Welcome to winter. What's up? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general astrology reading for Capricorn season 2024. Now, when we're talking about Capricorn energy, we're talking about authority and mastery and organization and realism and the status quo of sorts. This is the season of I do, I use. Every sign in the zodiac has a motto, and Capricorn's is I do, I use. This is cardinal earth. The initiation of winter. Cardinal signs initiate their season. That's what that means. And we're here. We're really closing out 2024. It's fucking wild. And the thing is that in winter, we shed, we freeze, we preserve, preserve what's needed so that we can persevere, ultimately. Now, grab your essentials, hydrate, light it if you need it. As we go in. Now, on December 21st, Capricorn gets the sun. Happy winter solstice. Yes. Like I said, welcome to winter. And with Capricorn getting the sun, shit's getting real. That's really what that is. Shit's getting real, and what you gonna do about it? Hello, Capricorn, I do. On December 24th, normally I don't incorporate aspects, but there were some important ones this season. On December 24th, the day before Christmas, Jupiter retrograde in Gemini will be squaring Saturn direct in Pisces. I just saw 2:22 on the fucking clock. And when we're talking about Saturn, we're talking about mastery. And there's something here about the reevaluation of your luck, the reevaluation of your belief system is like arm wrestling your current level of structure and discipline. And so there will be some like rearranging, there will be some tinkering in the realms of your time management and your spiritual management. I feel like how conversational you get with the God of your understanding, how connected you are, how often you connect, how diligent you are about your spiritual beliefs. I don't know why I keep putting my phone on airplane mode and I still keep getting notifications. It's okay, cool. On December 29th, thank God, Chiron goes direct in Aries. And I just feel like with this aspect, Chiron being the wounded healer, you're now able to integrate the lessons that the identity wounds. It's like you're able, okay, Chiron in Aries is I am, Chiron, the wounded healer, has brought up some identity wounds. There are some like unalignments, some misalignments around what you know about yourself to be true, about your consciousness, about your self-image, about how you carry yourself. And I just feel like these particular identity wounds that have been really fucking thrown in your face during Chiron's retrogrades in Aries are now coming up to be integrated. All the shit that hit during those existential crises are coming up. Like it's like what have you learned and what are you going to do about it? That's the overall theme for Capricorn. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to use this thing? How are you going to use this information that was provided to you? So it's almost like show your work. What the work that came up, the problem of your identity wound was presented to you. Now you have to show your work and how you solve this equation, essentially. On December 30th, we have the new moon in Capricorn. Y'all know I'll do a separate video for that. But this new moons are when you plant seeds, when you set intentions, when you initiate new things. And these are new seeds of behavior. What are you going to do about it? On December 31st, closing out 2024, we have Pluto in Aquarius sextiling the North Node in Aries. And I just feel like your real deep self and the version of you that you're hoping to be, it like welcomes in an opportunity for a new destiny, for you to access destiny, for you to activate your destiny. I feel like the difference between destiny and fate is destiny involves a choice, or the illusion of a choice at least. And so there's something there around, what are you going to do about it? Some sort of harmonious opportunity comes in, and it has to do with the ordeals and the transformations that have taken place recently within you, and like your North Star in life, and who you are and who you're trying to be. So I feel like there's a lot of magical shit happening on the 31st, on like the end. This is like real destiny shit that's being activated here. On January 2nd, they are moving. I feel like the planets are not fucking around. Like there's like so much movement, so much like pushing, so much progress that's kind of being forced on a lot of us. And we need it. But on January 2nd, Venus goes into exaltation in Pisces, and the ooey motherfucking gooey is back, attracting in beliefs, attracting in faith, attracting in the spirit world, attracting in this closeness to the God of your understanding, a closeness to the universe, a closeness to source, a closeness to loved ones. There's like this ability for unconditional love that's starting to really rise up inside of you. I feel like Venus in Pisces can be a very magical time, a very spiritual time. So stay receptive, stay open. Regardless of your genitalia, be in that feminine energy for the end of the year. Receptive. I'm worthy of receiving this. Anyway, on January 6th, Mars retrogrades back into Cancer. Ooh-wee. And I just feel like there's something about feelings coming full circle. Something coming full circle with somebody with Aries, Scorpio, Leo, or Cancer placements. Something coming full circle or being revisited so it can come full circle in regards to your parents, in regards to the past, in regards to your childhood, in regards to your roots, in regards to your heart, in regards to the feelings that haven't been tended to that are influencing how you activate your willpower. What are you going to do about it? On January 8th, Mercury goes into Capricorn, thank goodness, and it's very much so mind on my money and my money on my mind. I feel like Mercury and Capricorn is going to have you reevaluating your concept and your relationship to power and authority and to whatever goal it is that you're trying to accomplish for yourself. I feel like there's something about things getting serious, getting even more serious. Like you want seriousness, you want depth, you want romance, you want connectivity, you want something solid. You are trying to security for yourself in some sort of way. And it's so much more deep than your finances. But I feel like a lot of us will be driven to start there with like the finances tip of things. On January 11th, the north node and the south node shift axes. So they are going from the Aries Libra axis to the Pisces Virgo axis. And this is taking us deeper and deeper into our soul. What did I write? Your soul work is the key. Spirit world expands. Ooh. So yes, your access to your inner world, I feel like is really going to be deepening, and you being able to see the difference between, I feel like your North Star becomes your soul, and then there's just so much awareness on like what needs to change on your day-to-day what needs to change within your day-to-day mundane 3D reality, like your time management, your energetic budget, all of the things that like the micro decisions that make up to the macro moves. And so excuse me, there is something there around I put it back in the pot. It's okay. It was a leaf that fell. There's it just feels like shit's getting deeper. And not like Scorpio deep, but like deeper in like the 3D reality. Like there is a deepening and intensification that's happening. There's an attention to detail. There is a striving, a climbing, a hiking towards something effortful. Like there is an intentional effortfulness. I hope that makes sense. Intentional and effortful kind of seems redundant, but there's like this intentionality, I just feel like really starts to take hold in us. And that's why I keep getting over and over, what are you going to do about it? Your shit has to be intentional as fuck during Capricorn season. And if it isn't, it's going to be a hot fucking mess. Just letting you know. Sorry. Anyway, on January 13th, wrapping it up, we have the full moon in Cancer. And of course, we'll do a separate video for that. But the full moon in Cancer is going to be hanging out there and in the same sign as Mars retrograde. And so this is like a sudden shedding of the past. All the emotional baggage that you've carried with you about it has the opportunity to be released. And so I feel like the full moon in Cancer, there's lots of like work on like, I don't want to feel this way. I'm not going to perpetuate this. I'm feeling the fuck out of my feelings. And what am I going to do about it? So that is obviously the theme and the question that keeps coming up in Capricorn season. How are you using the new lessons and information that you've acquired? And what are you going to do about it, baby? I love you. You got this.